Barb Wooler, and I serve as Director of Crisis Response for Encompass World Partners. Dave asked me to provide a brief overview from 30,000 feet of what God has been doing in our fellowship through our crisis responses together. I hope that you're going to be as amazed and grateful to the Lord as we are. First and foremost, the whys and whats of crisis response. In a nutshell, the why is that God is at work through crises, drawing people to himself. He can redeem anything, and he's redeeming awesome out of awful and invites the church to be part of his good and loving purposes. In terms of the what, there's functionally two things that we're doing. First of all is the loudest, and that is relief projects and responses to disasters. And secondly is refugee work, and I hope you'll be hearing more about that in the next months to come. I just wanted to say that through crisis relief projects in the past 2 years, I see God doing a new and amazing and wonderful thing. It started back in August of 2017 with the first of a series of 5 hurricanes. These 5 horrible disasters have provided amazing opportunities for our churches to rise up and serve together. So the bottom line in a nutshell is that 35 Charis churches pulled off between 65 and 70 deployments to help those people in need in those crisis zones. That is amazing. Now that's not the new and wonderful thing. I mean, that's kind of been happening, not on this scale. What is new and unprecedented and wonderful is the story in the story. And that is that of these many teams, the vast majority are made up of members from at least 2 churches, and sometimes more than that. For example, Seal Beach sends 5 people to Puerto Rico. They arrive and they meet 7 people from Powell in Ohio. They arrive as strangers. They serve together for a week. They leave as friends. Ashland Grace, Penn Valley Church, and Grace Church of Willow Valley meet together in Houston as strangers. A week later, they leave as friends. York pulled together a team from 4 churches, York, Cornerstone, Ephrata, and Ripon, California Church. And they arrive as strangers in Florida. They leave a week later as friends. These relief projects are providing a very natural, compelling way for us to serve together. And that's what I see is happening. And the relationships are, I think, transformational. I know that other good things are happening in our fellowship. In fact, I've honestly not been more encouraged about our fellowship than I am right now. But I praise God for this very meaningful way that God is strengthening our fellowship by allowing us to serve together and develop relationships. And actually just to show a reason why we are actually really better together. So that's the past up until the present. What does the future hold? Well, I don't know what relief projects the Lord might bring along and call us into, but I can assure you we're going to be watching and ready. This next year, it's going to be a great year of providing resources and training to our fellowship. We'd like to help local churches equip their people to provide grief counseling. We just posted another resource, and that is for how to lead and shepherd short-term teams in excellence. So that is available for free online. Another resource that we are providing is resiliency material, 30 Days to a More Resilient Faith. And that material is available now. Wayne, Hannah, and Roger Pugh and I are working on providing video introductions for each of those 30 devotionals. And another form of resiliency material for children is called Lemons. I'm really excited about developing this material to help kids have a more resilient faith as they go through some of the really difficult things that they go through in growing up. So like I said, I've never felt more encouraged and optimistic about the future of our fellowship. Lots of amazing things going on, and I thank you for your part in that and for your support and prayers through the last couple of years of our partnership together. God bless.